Hello and welcome to the hello. It's streaming time. It's the me. Hi, I'm big tired sleepy today, but I'm here anyway. I'm doing the thing. We are in the big old abandoned church, except it's a little church, but it's abandoned, but it's not abandoned anymore. We have a scientist and a nightclub people, and I'm trying to talk to Egghead. I've got to get him to plug in a cord somewhere, but I got to figure out what to say.
Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
I have no idea how to talk to this man.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Is it?
Hardcore.
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore?
Skibbity, skibberdanger.
That's what you said last time, but I said a different thing. Okay, we do not question the hardcoreness.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore. All right. Yeah.
Say nothing.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore!
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
So I've tried this option before. I've been to this stage last time, but then I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar, over the top.
Egghead, you're a conundrum to me. I'm just gonna have to trial and error this. Okay, so we say nothing. We still say nothing. We say nothing. We still say nothing. We say nothing.
Hardcore. Ah.
And then... No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Oh my god, Egghead, please! We are wasting time here. Say nothing. But is it? I mean, really?
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yeahs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
Okay, that's not very helpful though, is it, drama?
Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
I've progress maybe? So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him?
Looks like you've rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major Egghead. Lies.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Because he's an Egghead, not an Egghead! Oh my god. It's... Papaya, you don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've just done. You've redeemed the horrible Christmas creature? Did you read the description before you redeemed it? The description was suffering. And it's time now. I have no idea. The horrible Christmas creature has arrived! And then, look, we press its foot and watch what happens. Look what you've done! Hi, Sarah! You did that, Papaya. I just got here. Okay, bye. I don't blame you, Sarah. But it's over now. It's cutely horrifying. It's the horrifying Christmas creature. It lives in my wardrobe for most of the year, and then every December it escapes to wreak havoc on my home. Cuddle time! Cuddle time with the nice soft bunny, not with the horrible Christmas creature. Thanks, I hate it.
The Advent?
Some comfort. Thank you, Papaya. No! Oh my god, Egghead, I thought we were getting somewhere! But no, it was just a pointless diversion. Oh.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Okay, so say nothing. But is it? I mean, really?
This young man,
Yep.
or maybe it's not got Volian. Maybe it's Oranese.
Okay, so we went the Van Eyck route, and that really, so let's just go, yeah!
The Y to the E to the A to the A to the A to the A.
Staying late at work because internet at home is shitty? You be company so I lurk? Okay, enjoy your lurk. I'm glad I can be company for you.
Yeah!
I love that he spelt out yeah with all the A's and the exclamation mark as well.
He missed one A.
Oh my god. You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the fifth checker. I am the law.
Oh my god, he's doing a rap about me. No! What is it I even need you to do? It's just like plugging in a cable, right? Yeah, I just need to get Egghead to plug in the aux cable. That's all I need him to do. But, oh my god, it's such hard work talking to this man.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Okay.
It's hard car.
Oh no, I went the wrong route. Oh, fuck. That's not correct. We say nothing first.
Hard car.
But is it?
This young man,
Yep.
or maybe it's
And then
not
we'll do yeah again.
He missed one.
And then I'll go, you missed an A there, but that's okay. I'm a pretty lenient cop, and see what happens next.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
So true. But not helpful! The aux cord, man! The aux cord!
This young man, or maybe it's not.
Okay, let's do the Van Eyck thing
You know
again.
Van Eyck?
Your friend Estelle mentioned him.
Good.
The Advent?
He just says the Advent. Stop saying the Advent, man. Say other things.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hard car. Yeah.
This young man, or
I'm
maybe
just
it's
gonna
not.
have to exhaust all my options here. No, it was just a turn of phrase.
Oh, well, it really is him. It's an honest-to-God Van Eyck beat. Well, actually, a reworking of a Peppy, Popic and Arsos track. But let's not get too deep into that whole mess.
Yeah, let's not.
The Advent?
Egghead, you're so unhelpful to me right now.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hard
Say
car.
nothing. Still say
Hard car
nothing.
to the mega.
Okay, we'll say alright this
Here
time.
comes the night.
And then it just ends. Okay. Maybe one of his friends might help me.
Car.
Say nothing. Still say
Hard car to
nothing.
the mega.
Say
Totally
nothing.
coherent.
This is what I haven't tried yet. I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the Whirling in Rags hostel.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko Qatar, the place to be.
You said that before. Why is this Yeko Qatar the place to be? What does that mean?
Yeko Qatar is a hardcore place.
An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth. Intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Not to help. Right, fuck it. I'm talking to someone else. You. Tell me how to talk to Egghead. Oh, that's Kim. Fucking hell. Sorry, Kim. I didn't notice it was you in the dark. It's dark in here. Don't blame me. Andre, help me out, please.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here?
10,000.
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
It's static vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the
Now, the only
sound.
thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
I don't care about naming the place. I don't give a shit. I think I've come up with a name. I don't
You
know.
have? Well, what's the name?
No truce with the Furies. Disco Elysium. I don't know. I'll call it No Truce with the Furies.
What does that mean?
It's too long. No one's gonna remember it on a Friday
I don't
night.
care.
No truth.
Egghead gets it.
That's right. They can call it no truce if it's too long. At least it stands out from the others. It evokes something. It's victorious.
And yet mysterious.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to No Truce with the Furies.
Oh wow, that was a whole thing. I finished a task and leveled up.
Breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name.
I just want to talk about
Someone turns up the
Egghead.
beat.
What are you doing, Andre?
Dancing.
It doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. It kind of does a bit. Look at him.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
So, what is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him. Okay, we will dance later.
Quiet man mostly communicates through music and by being a master of ceremonies.
What's a master of ceremonies?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
I see, I see.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you then. An MC for short.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with
Oh,
him.
Andre, you're no help! Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
Yes, I know he's a puzzle. I don't care about your hair. Okay, I'm gonna...
Bye.
Oh, what am I gonna level up? Is there anything in particular I'm working on right now? Like anything I wanna... Any checks I wanna try again? What was the check with Plaisance? I don't remember that. I don't know. Maybe I get a new thought for my thought cabinet? Maybe I should deal with my alcoholism? That seems like the healthy thing to do. Just process that. Do you know what? I think I will. Let's unlock a new thought slot in my cabinet and put Wasteland of Reality in it. In you go. Now my physical instrument is... Oh my god, 20 hours?! Oh, I should have looked at that. That's going to take a long time. A long time. Right, now I'm going to check my clothing to see if I can put some nice, good savoir-faire stuff on so I can have a good dance. I have -1 on those old trousers. That's not useful. -1 on my old shoes. That's not useful either. Wow. Oh, wait. These sunglasses have +1. Is that it? Is that the best I can do? Are we gonna dance, you and I, Andre? Are we gonna dance into the night?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Probably not. I get a +1 for having that die? That's weird. Dance Fever incoming +1? I have no idea what that's from, but let's go for it and probably injure myself.
You close your
Oh my god!
Vacate your skull, leaving your brain.
I rolled a 10.
Where did that little fluttering light go?
Impossible success. You love to see it.
Darkness.
Oh god.
You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
This is success?
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Oh.
Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
Well, that's a terrifying concept.
To rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move!
Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago. With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a
Whoa, look at me go!
flesh and bone approximation of the throb speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Oh my god, those moves!
Oh my god! No way!
This is really happening!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come.
I'm still holding my torch and my fucking multi-tool as well.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here? Delinquents.
Kim, dance with me! Awkward, no one else is dancing. Well, Andre was dancing, but then I fucking showed him how it was done.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31! Code 31!
The lieutenant
I don't even know what that means.
nose. The lights reflect off his glasses.
The Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes! Officer in need of assistance! On the dance floor!
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
Dance with me, Kim!
What's happening?
I'm not doing anything! The music made its mind up a long time ago! I'm just implementing!
Good for you. Rock on then.
Hey, I called you to dance!
What?
Oh! That's a 42% chance. Oh my god, he respects me! I'm crying a little bit because Kim respects me. It's a red trek, it can't be retried, but also I will never get a chance to come back to this, so let's do it.
What's harder core than
Oh, never. Dance, monkey fucker! Oh my god. I got a bit lost in the moment.
What?
No. Harry, no. Harry, why? Harry, what the fuck is wrong with you? No. Dance, you yellow monkey fucker.
Dance? Yellow? Monkey fucker? We're done!
No!
Then a breath of cold sea air fills the church as the lieutenant opens the door and steps out.
Guys, I'm out of juice.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Yes, my mission here is complete.
Hope I remember those moves, man.
Don't worry, man. I'll remember them.
Kim, I'm sorry. No, come back to me. He respected
It's colder
me.
outside than you were expecting. You see the lieutenant
He
standing
respected
there.
me.
A small cloud of white escaping from his mouth.
Harry, that was rude. It was rude. It was horrible.
He turns to you, but says nothing.
I think I fucked up back there.
You think?
Okay, scratch that. I definitely fucked up.
Yes.
So bad. I can't believe it. And?
The lieutenant stares.
Oh my god.
impassively.
Harry,
What are you?
fucking
Child.
apologize.
He expects
Yeah.
you to apologize.
And I'm sorry.
Let me ask you something.
Oh my god.
What do you see when you look at me?
Just a guy.
Yeah, that's what most people say. But do you know what they don't say? Revacholian. I don't suppose anyone ever questions whether you belong here. Whatever your faults,
Oh my
you're
god.
a solid detective. You're obviously Revacholian.
Kim, I'm so sorry.
I was born here. I grew up here. It's the only home I've ever known. And there's a good chance I'll die in the
Thanks
line
for
of
following, Celestis. Appreciate it.
duty. But to most of my countrymen, I will always be some monkey fucker.
To me, you're my partner. For a moment, the lieutenant seems to be suppressing something uncomfortable. Then he clears his throat.
Well, good. Because we are partners. Now, I have some personal matters I'd like to get in order. If you don't object, I'm going to leave the rest of the day's investigation to you.
Go
Try
ahead.
not to break anything while I'm gone.
I think it's
I'll see you
best.
in the morning.
I think it's best to give him his space and let him go. Damn. At least I got to apologize. God, could you imagine if Harry didn't like give me the chance to apologize? Right, back to Egghead again.
True, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore internally coherent. All core, all right.
Please tell me, what exactly are you doing?
Gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
I can't believe how suddenly that took such a sharp turn.
Hard, full, hardcore.
I was having such a good time dancing.
Internally coherent. All core, all. Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
What is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away
Oh my God.
in Cutler beyond a certain latitude known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. That was very insightful and helpful. What exactly? Why?
It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Egghead, you're not a puzzle. You're just a trial and error in my way. Oh, autosave. Okay.
Big cloud. True. Hardcore. Internally. All car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
So hardcore. It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Wait, test complete? Oh my god. Solve the egghead puzzle. Does this mean he'll actually talk to me now?
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Oh my god, I did it. Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Fuck.
These two don't mix. Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Oh my god, it's like a roller coaster of emotions.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to
Don't
turn
panic.
off the power for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The armor will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead.
All right.
There are potentially other interesting things to talk to Egghead about, but I want to get this done. I want to figure out what's going on here.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Egghead, please!
Okay, there literally is no other way.
Oh.
The mixing disc is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you are, Detective.
Oh, there she is. I hadn't been able to see Cell. She's like crouched down at the back. Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking, Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana, Mother of Mega!
It was in me at first.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive. Oh my god, is the whole thing gonna shatter?
The window is going to come down. No!
Oh my god, it is already breaking! She looks up. A screech fills the air, a scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
No, Egghead, we're in here! If it collapses on us!
All the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Ooh. It feels like an absolutely terribly bad idea to keep going with this, but I don't know. Something compels me. Everybody, don't panic. It's beautiful. Wait, shit, when was the last time I saved? Oh, if I die here, that's gonna be annoying.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
Oh, they've decided to turn it off anyway, regardless of what I'm saying.
Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Okay, we should probably stop here. Because, the building's gonna collapse on me. And all of us. Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a
I feel like a coward.
Only as if your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Whoa, too hardcore even for Egghead?
Good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you
Eggman?
too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You going to write Soliswav?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going
Stay
to...
here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
Oh my god, she's staying!
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with.
Ooh,
Some kind
theory.
of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
A 42% chance on logic. Do you know what? I just leveled up, so I have a skill point, so if I fail, I can just try... put a point in logic and then try again immediately. Which, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Let's form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world.
You don't have...
Oh, success.
You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere. In a long-forgotten discussion. Behind the kitchen table. In the evening light.
Sooner. It is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
I cannot find a translation for Lorks. I know what it is generally, but is it more like in the direction of Dam or more like gods? I don't even know what that means. I think it's a very old-fashioned-y word. Help, please, I would love to help, but I think in this instance you know more than I do already, I think. The Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then
Okay,
what
thanks
is
anyways.
that?
Sorry, I couldn't help.
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Until it starts swallowing? It's already started. Starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level, or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement.
Well, that's a lot.
Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area. All the failure in Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
Yes, even the revolution was defeated here. I mean a kind of anthroponetic history.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
Actually, yeah. No, just the Dice Maker. I don't think Plaisance would survive this knowledge. Yeah, she doesn't... She couldn't handle it.
Then go tell her.
I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
Boring. Proving things. That's for nerds. One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window.
Ooh,
Cold
a new thought.
and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but you know, maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
What is there to add to that? Nothing.
Correct. Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Oh, I'm so glad we figured out what was actually going on here, kind of, maybe. And also that Suna finally... is vindicated for her decisions. Oh yes, inform Dice Maker about the source of doom. What's going on here? Oh, a check has become available. Right, the question is, do I want this new thought? Cleaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something. Tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again. And yet there's a pattern emerging. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Do you know what? Let's have it. Unlock. And then over here. In we go. Cleaning out the rooms. Lovely. Oh, it's after 9 PM, so I could go see the guy from the balcony, but I'll have to go see him without Kim. Ooh, that's a tough decision. Do I leave it another day, or do I go see him without Kim? Harry, please just walk across that bridge. Thank you. Oh, what's this on the door? What's going on there? Why am I looking at this door? This door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't going to try and go in there anyway. Oh, what was that? There's a person up here? I haven't spoken to you yet. What are these doing in the fish? Wait, what is what doing in the fish? Some fishy boots? Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots? What do they do for me? +1 perception, a view from above. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride into the night. The heel comes in handy too. Definitely makes you some good 5 centimeters taller. But could it be that it's also making you sharper, more perceptive to your surroundings, now that you've gained a new perspective? Maybe. I will talk to this person another time. I'm gonna go... What's going on here? Have I been down on this bit of coast? The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Oh. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Oh yeah, footprints. It was me. It was me. Those are my footprints, probably. Such a long way to go. I wonder if I can find Kim in here, actually. No. He's probably just gone, right? Oh, it's these guys. Talk to you later, actually. I really want to deal with this guy who I've been waiting to talk to for ages. He seems important. The sea breeze carries more than salt. Meat. Not rotten, not fresh. Grilled. Grilled? What? Someone having a barbecue? Joyce, are you having a barbecue on the boat? Weird. Let me in. Let me in. Or let me out, rather, onto the balcony. He's there! I found you!
Gendarmerie, you found me.
Yes, that's what I said.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
I found a key hidden under a stone. Was it yours?
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Oh. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay, very well. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Ooh, leveled up again. I'm leveling up so much today.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Alright, let's get another skill point. What am I going to put it in? What am I going to put it in? That's the question. I could put it in empathy. I do kind of want to figure out what's going on with Kuno eventually, but I also don't have a lot of ability to level up empathy. You see, I can only do it twice. Do you know what? I think I will get a bit more drama. Just for fun. In we go then, I guess. Oh, let's quick save, because I had a conversation and did stuff. Alright, let's have a look around before we talk to the guy. Quarterly business magazine. An exquisite canopy made of metal. What's going on down here? Hey, no, what's going on down there? Ooh, Samaran conical hat. I got a new hat. How does my new hat go? +1 to logic. Super logical for a cop to wear this. -1 suggestion. Insensitive bachelor party vibes. This tawny cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Samaran wisdom. Its straws sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reactions when they see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Oh my god. I'm not gonna wear that. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures at a local university. I'll be right with you. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An old photo of the same apartment, dated year 01. Party Dragon's silk robe. +1 drama, become the dragon. +1 electrochemistry, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. This sleazy, silky bathing robe in vibrant blues features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Sol. The real Solites probably don't care. Let's get rid of this orange dot. It's very annoying. There we go. Okay, time to talk.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Officer singular. Kim's not here.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Okay, this is scary now.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
He's so helpful, it's suspicious.
What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Okay, before we go on, I absolutely... Oh no, before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
Okay. You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning, if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Meaning it was entertaining?
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very... Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Sound familiar?
Yep.
That matches the prints you observed at the scene.
Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Wait, so you didn't actually see the lynching happen?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me when it happened?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Right, we will follow this up. When I get back from my quick break, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hello, I am back. Right, so this guy is absolutely no use so far. He has told me nothing of value. I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Well, that was a waste of time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez? Maybe you'll have something else interesting or useful
The coalition
to say.
is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes. As I said before, I'm a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
Encyclopedia? Figuring out whether someone is joking or not is not your job. Your job is just knowing facts and trivia. Fucking encyclopedia. Stay in your lane. I guess what is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Oh, that clears everything. That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Okay, I think that's all I
Take your
needed to
daily
know.
bread, for example.
No, that's all I needed to know!
Bread becomes too expensive, too much deflation. It becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
This is fascinating, but I wanted to ask you something
Not
else.
too far below. No.
Oh god, oh god.
below is
He's
also bad.
info dumping at me.
Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at
The
all.
coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
No, I'm
A
good.
sound monetary policy
Ah.
is essential for addressing uncertainty.
Stop it.
Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Oh, thank God.
That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
Enough business, let's talk about
Whatever
something
you
else.
wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his
God, this
future
guy is
into his
awful
own
to
hands,
talk
and
to.
that's all that matters.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
As though you weren't envious enough of the boy as is.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts.
All of them. Every art. All the arts.
Printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
I am also into all of the arts. Every single one of them. How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, The international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that
Fuck.
everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
This man is determined not to answer a single question I ask him. What do you mean?
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but...
Debate is a scourge on this earth.
Thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know?
Better improv than
Very
debate.
Creative. Helps relieve stress.
A chill runs down your spine as you envision a half dozen people in professional attire standing around a chair, awkwardly pretending to be waiting for a motorbus. It's neither funny nor creative.
Wow, that's harsh conceptualization. They're just having fun. What are you doing in this apartment by yourself? Like, the guy on the balcony said it was his apartment, but you're here acting like it's yours.
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment. Waves crashing in the distance. The sound of sea below the window.
I can hear the waves.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it? Oh god, this is a mistake.
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
Indeed. What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS.
I shouldn't have asked this.
Between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
But it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
But that doesn't tell me anything about Kedra itself. Is it warm there? Cold? Something in between?
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to emigrate.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Thanks, I've got all I
A
need.
moment, officer.
No.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
I know, but you won't answer my questions. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Will he be annoyed if I talk to him again now after saying I was done? I don't care, I'm not gonna do it. I've had enough of that man. Terrible, useless man. Alright, what's going on in the journal now? So we talked to the man. Interviewed the Sunday friend. We learned absolutely nothing of value. We should go tell Naya about the source of doom. Wait, why is it? Wait, hold on. Inspect traps? I inspected the traps. Oh right, return to Morel. That's okay. Yeah. I need to do that too. Let me down, please. Oh, it's just a door that I can't go through because it's just someone's apartment. I wonder if having Kim with me would have helped matters along. Kim has a tendency to put things on track when they get off track. Good word using, Roxy. Well done. through the spooky dark basement. Let me through. Nah.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Oh, that's still a very low chance. I'm very interested to try it though. Maybe, let's see if I can get my shivers up by changing my clothes. Oops, I went too far. Anything with shivers. Shivers. Ooh, my patrol cloak has shivers. Does anything else give me more shivers? Ooh, my scented scarf gives me some shivers. I'm getting less dramatic by the second. Oh, my t-shirt gives me shivers as well. Oh, my body armor. It's okay, I can take it off for a bit. Right, okay, we got some shivers. Have we got anything that's taking away shivers? I don't think we do. Nope, okay. Wow, that's a +3 to shivers there. Let's talk.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
58% chance. I like those odds. Why hasn't her business failed?
A gust
Success!
of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Hey Nea, the curse is real and I figured out why it has spared you.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area. That's a crap theory.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guérin 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm with you. I'm just saying these things. Doesn't mean I understand or believe them.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
It has a different address in the heart of the city.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
No one's really ever safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. A lucky charm? A lucky charm? A Seminese ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Yeah, you telling me? I had a bad roll earlier and then I ended up calling my friend a racist slur.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway, thanks for sharing your
Ooh,
theories,
thought gained.
officer.
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
Yes, well, about that.
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is. Soon Lucan and Kilda, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
Mm-hmm.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
Don't worry about it. You've been doing fine so far. I'm sure it's nothing.
You mean considering the fact that the world is collapsing on my porch? In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Okay, bye. Nice chat about, the horrible nature of the cursed world, I guess. Right, let's go talk to Morel next, after I check out this new thought. The precarious world. Seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory. Ideological victory. Hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too, having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? Well, that is one hell of a thought to have. Which is the fastest way out of here? Is it out the way I came in, or is it out through the bookshop? This isn't even the way out. I'll go out the way I came in, so I don't get lost going that way. Oh my god. It's so awkward to navigate sometimes in this game. There's just like bits on the floor which look like you should be able to walk on them, and then you just can't. You just can't walk there. Game says no. Did I quick save after talking to the dice maker? Let's just do it now. And back here we are. Let's talk to Lena first.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, Mom.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a
She gave me a tie.
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Ooh, cool.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Ooh, maybe I can convince her to tell me about some cool cryptids. But first, you never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Okay, got to go. Okay, bye, Sarah. What happened?
I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
Interesting. I would not say that maybe she imagined it. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids?
No, you don't have any new winning tactics to get
Come
the woman
on!
to spill cryptids.
There was a 72% chance. I should have got changed. It was a suggestion thing. I bet I could get more suggestion out of my clothes. I bet I could. I should have cancelled out the conversation. Oh wow, that's a -1 to suggestion. There we go. See, I could put this coat on. Wait, that might be it. It might just be the coat. Yeah, it's just the coat. I don't think I could have got much out of it. Oh well.
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice.
Right, if I want a cool story about a cool cryptid, I guess I'll have to come back. I have to put in a skill point in suggestion.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has, but I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Yes. The Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news.
Yeah, there
But
are
we'll have
other
to
possible
reconsider the
explanations.
design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Oh, Gary's here. I didn't see Gary. Fuck off, Gary. It's not very scientific to reason backward from a conclusion you want to be true.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Some kind of foul play might be afoot.
Ooh. Very high, 97%. Wait, when did I insult Morel? Just now? I didn't feel like I was insulting him, but oh well. Let's develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts. We have a 97% chance. If I fail this, I'm gonna cry.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Yeah.
You should ask the red-headed boy.
Oh, not Kuno! Could it not have been one of the little kids who lives down in the fishing village? Why does it have to be Kuno? I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Kids love bugs.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll
Fuck
see you
off, Gary.
tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Fuck off, Gary. Die in a hole.
This is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Ugh.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere.
I guess I should
here.
talk to him then if it's my
I'd love
last
to play
chance, just in
suzerainty,
case he has any useful information.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere.
I hate him
It's
so
just
much.
kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
Says you stole a piece of body armor.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
That's not good.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries.
Oh, 2?
The rest
Wow.
are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
That's 2 more than I was expecting. Only 2 have been proven to be real?
Yes. The Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
The hair on your arms stand up. Electricity. Sounds like reeds hissing. He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Thanks for explaining that. Now about something else. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Clearly you don't know him as well as you think you do.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Let's talk about specific cryptids.
Right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it. Since you've offered to help, you need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
Your friend Gary told me about the burning rhino.
Did he? Well, that one's a hoax.
Ha! Should have known Gary were
Syrian
full of
rice
shit.
Farmers set fire to rhinoceros cadavers and use them to scare tourists.
Have you told Gary this?
Many times. It always turns into an argument. I don't want to repeat it. The rhino holds a special place in his heart. Let it. Myths are part of my field.
I knew it can't be
Did
real.
you? It is almost as difficult to confirm a hoax as it is to confirm a sighting.
Enough tales then. Let's change
By
the
all
subject.
means.
I just don't like to believe anything Gary says, that's all. Alright, well, seeing as how I won't be able to talk to Gary again after this. I guess we'll see if he's got anything useful to say. Oh look! No new topics! Thank God I don't have to talk to him. Okay, it's Kuno time. Let's go see if Kuno's still outside. It's 10:25 at night, but he might be out there. He's not exactly a normal kid. Kuno, you out here? Oh yeah, there you are.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
You kids are in trouble!
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Oh, I fucked up.
That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the City of Rage.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack. The one with the...
Oh, of course! Why the fuck am I even talking to him?
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I forgot that that's his shack back there. Alright, bye Kuno. Don't need to talk to you, I just need to look at your stuff. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you,
oh,
the hisses
no.
and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Wait, is this what Rage City is?
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants. Sounds like you found the locust, detective.
What is this?
Heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. Dozens of little locusts feed on them, buzzing away with vicious joy. Kuno has really outdone himself here. It's the work of a self-taught visionary.
I should go and ask him to stop then. That seems like a bad idea. Why would I ask him to stop? Well, at least I found the locusts.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I know you took the locusts from the traps the cryptozoologists set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
Locust.
She's so embarrassed by him right now.
This must be the Night City he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
So that in there is Night City?
Yeah. Locust City. City of Rage. City of Lights.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. Everyone, I'm a fucking artist now.
Congrats, Kuno.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno.
He does. Ooh. Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I?
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig. I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Kuno, you're like 12. You need to chill out.
Does when things get tense.
Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
Say nothing. I'm not going to break the silence.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost
Oh my
for
god.
words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Have we driven them apart?
I've got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first person singular. Kuno is Kuno, not I.
I have to ask, what does the City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
What's gonna happen to the locusts? Probably nothing good.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Yep. Okay, now that that's settled, I'd better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insul Indian Phasmid, what have I got to lose by telling him? Oh, that was an interesting reaction.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Wait, no, tell me about the phasmid.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad.
Damn it.
Kuno doesn't give a fuck about Kuno.
Right, bye, Kuno. What's going on now? Kuno has promised to stop report your findings to the cryptozoologists. Yes, that makes sense. Speed train Kuno leaving the station. I'm trying to solve a murder here. And I'm completely distracted by nightclubs and churches and bugs. Oh, Gary's gone, thank God.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
Yeah, sorry, Morale.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
Ooh, I leveled up again.
This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
That's just something people tell themselves when they fail.
Accept or accept enthusiastically. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locust. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but,
Wow. Co-discovery.
No, he said not co-discovery.
We'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
I'll get going now. We got another level up. What am I gonna do with it? Ooh, my box of locusts. A cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. Though at first glance the box seems perfectly ordinary, upon closer examination it's obvious that it has been prepared with great care. Oh, that's nice. Am I gonna go and do that right now? Yes it is. First restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. That's the one at the campsite, right? Ooh, that's opened this check again though. Let's do that. Okay, we quick save.
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice
Whoa! That's like way more now.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. You're chummy. Just go on and ask.
Hey Lena, I'd really like to hear about some of those juicy cryptids you've studied. Could you tell me about a couple?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you.
No. It's the cryptid.
Wow. The cryptid?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what is this bird?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until it was sighted by renowned Gotvaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, You are not all-knowing.
I need to hear about this sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plottenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
What happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uva got there, the Teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
He was following it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plottenkalk followed the Teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the Teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Why?
The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? No way.
Yes way, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since. But Wamrau is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
So that was the last anyone saw of it?
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
That's all for now. Yeah, that's enough cryptid talk. We can save, though. Open the door! He never does things the first time I ask. It's very annoying. Let's go fill the traps again. All the way down over here. It's getting dark now. It's 10:55 at night. Most people are probably going to be in bed by now. But that doesn't mean I can't fill up some traps. Right, the one that we left empty. All the way down. Oh my god, where am I going? Am I lost again? No, I think I'm fine. I'm just gone a slightly different way. But yeah. Oh, old grandma is still outside. She needs to go inside where it's warm and get some sleep. Not good for old women to be out in the cold night like this. Shit, where am I now? Am I lost again? Wait, there's a phone. Wait, this. Oh no, I'm lost. Where the fuck? Wait, this is boardwalk? Oh no. way. Down here. This way. Okay, this feels right. Yes, I did it. I found the trap.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing.
Release the locusts into the empty trap.
Locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
They're not supposed to be comfortable, they're supposed to be trapped. You've restocked the trap, now report to Lena in the whirling. Are you kidding me? That's so far away. Oh, fine. 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 It's my fault for getting obsessed and only focusing on this one weird thing instead of doing other things at the same time, I guess. It's all my fault, but here we are. Go this way. No, this is fine, I think. Tire tracks is a good sign. Let me go up here, please. And back at the whirling. Oh, where's Morel? Has he gone to bed?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages a smile for you. Lena, are you okay?
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest.
Oh no.
I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
I don't think Harry is that young.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
I'll take care of it.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Yeah, Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're on the back foot.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt? About what?
It's, a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
You seemed to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Oh no. First tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. It's a red check and it's 42%. Oh no. I don't know if it goes wrong, it'll be like disastrous. So I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. If it's worth the risk of it going wrong. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address? Just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Be careful out there, Lena.
You too, sweetie.
Oh,
Thank
task
you for
complete.
everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time.
Aww.
A lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
Aww, I guess that's the last we'll see of Lena as well. That's really sad. It's over. We didn't find the Insulindian phasmid. Oh well. I wonder if it's too late to call the station about the dead body. It's probably too late to call the public library. I don't know where I can find figurines of Dolores Day. I'm still trying to do that. I need to forge these signatures. Do you know what? It's getting late in the day in the video game, not in the real life. Oh, I should quick save. Let's go to bed, but not here. Let's go to my free bed in the little shack in the fishing village. And then I'll figure out what to do in the morning because... Oh, well, I need to radio the police department about a couple of things actually, so... That's something to do in the morning. And there's also a person down here who I've never spoken to. Can I still check the traps again?
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
Sad. It's probably not real. Why do I always go completely the wrong way when I come down here now? I never did that before. It's just today suddenly I keep going the wrong way all the time. Ooh! Free money. You can't see into the house from this angle. Yes, thank you, obviously.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key. In we go. Right, and it's time for another quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes and then I'll go to bed. Hello, it's me again. I am in my tiny shack. Let's have a look around my tiny shack. You see the waves, the sea, a church.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Oh my god, I can shave? Okay, can I increase my chances of successfully shaving any higher by increasing my hand-eye coordination with clothes? I do not want to fail at shaving. Hand-eye coordination. I got nothing. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, we'll just have to go for it. But also I'm having some kind of thought. The floorboards creak under your step.
On the table, you see
I'm gonna go for it.
A rough soap.
Time to shave. Get these mutton chops off.
Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel your clean-shaven cheeks. Oh my god, my portrait looks hideous even more now. Oh my god, this was a terrible decision.
It feels so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you.
I somehow look even worse now than I did before. Was shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional.
Okay, well, if logic tells me it was a good idea, then I'll believe it was a good idea. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, an almanac from 39. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
I wish it was warm inside here. Ooh, that was weird. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down-on-his-luck nobody, trying to survive.
Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
What? That's weird. That was creepy. Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Look under the floorboards. And how does one do that?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Oof. Very low. I basically need to roll a double 6 to succeed at that. I wonder if I can put any new clothes on to change that. Electrochemistry. I think I have a few things for that actually. Yep, them gloves for a start. What else we got? Come on, there's got to be more in here. Oh, my shitty trousers that I hate. Oh wait, my cool jeans that I love also have it. Yeah, fuck you, shitty trousers. Where are my cool jeans? Nope, no more. It was just that one. Oh, and my silk robe, of course. Oh my god. That is not a good look for me, I don't think. What's going on in my book? My book has an orange dot on it. Oh, did a new thing come up? Oh. Oh, the mirror check is what's new, yeah. Let's go for it.
An old mirror hanging
17%. I have successfully increased my odds slightly.
The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face.
I need to roll quite high still, though. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Let the mirror be for now. And I guess I'll just keep wearing this. What's in the box? Ooh! Koroyev jacket. +1 logic. Checkmate. This swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has really nice roomy pockets too. What about if I pair it with my insane mesh tank top? Beautiful. I look amazing. And also, while I'm in here, I need to forge me a letter. Yep, this is the one.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Ooh.
The 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Okay, no, I need to change my outfit to be interfacing stuff, because if I fail that, that'll be very bad for me, I think. Put them armored gloves back on. Very good for forging signatures with armored gloves. Everyone knows this. Even better than yellow gardening gloves, in fact. Oh, don't tell me I don't have anything else. Do I have anything that's making it worse? I don't think so, but just to check. No, I don't. Okay, here we go. I literally just closed the menu and then reopened the menu. I'm not always smart.
You take the legal documents out.
Okay, that's much better. That's much better. 92% chance. Yes.
And the zoning plan in the addendum.
Let's do this.
With a confident
Hell
flourish,
yeah.
you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
2 names, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures. But they're not, and the document will be nullified if they dispute it. That means Everard will have to start over. All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta.
Awesome. So that's done. There we go. Put the envelope in the mailbox in the plaza. I can do that in the morning. Let's get some rest. Oh, I should save. Definitely save. Oh yeah, I also want to look under the floorboards, but I don't know how to do that. Can I go outside? Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Like this way, maybe? Hello? How can I... Like, it told me to look under the floorboards and then just did not give me any way in which I can do that. Hello? Can I actually get over there? I can't even get over there. What's going on? Do you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. It's been a long day of setting up a dance club in an old church and I'm tired.
It's getting late.
Enter the shack. Go to bed.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep. Okay, now for my limbic system and my reptilian brain to abuse me all night.
Lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby.
Yep, here we go.
A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
But what if I want to be the agent of nothing?
It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're something now, Harry. I tried to drown you in the black water, but you re-emerged. Kicking and screaming. Running. And for what?
For the working class.
Amazing. Thank you, Rhetoric.
Solving your little
You're so
crossword
right.
puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm building communism for all. This time we won't fail.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Open my eyes. See the world again. I'm having a thought.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going on?
Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized.
Judging from the state of my ledger, I don't think that's possible.
The condition of your paperwork is irrelevant. All that matters is your commitment to building the World Republic. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build as much as 0.0002% of communism.
Whoa, that's twice as much as what we have now!
Easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground.
But I'm part of the coalition authorities. Have I been persecuting communists this whole time?
Possibly. If you have been, it's only because you're a double agent acting in furtherance of your long-term objectives.
Thank you for rationalizing my,
Listen to this.
poor behavior.
Do you really think you're the kind of person an underground communist cell would entrust with a mission that requires such discretion?
Probably not.
Regardless, what's past is past. You need to look forward to the work of building communism for all.
How am I supposed to find them if they're hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
My nose?
Yes. Fortunately, communists are known to have a very distinct smell. We really have no idea what they There's no linkage between ideology and olfaction.
Thanks, Perception. I'm glad you butted in there. What does communism smell like?
Failure.
Oh. Okay, but what does failure smell like?
It's a smell you know all too well. Simultaneously repulsive and yet darkly appealing. Musty with a sharp tang, but also a remnant of lost sweetness. Like a rotting mango that's been swaddled in a coat from your grandfather's attic. What you're smelling is your own body odor, of course. Nothing a shower and change of clothes couldn't fix. People sometimes complain there are no real communists left in Martinaise, but you can smell their presence. They're out there, waiting for you to join them. Incidentally, during the waning days of the anti-centennial revolution, a number of Revacholian communards constructed elaborate hideouts in abandoned root cellars, hollowed out tree trunks, and even residential sewage tanks. This latter phenomenon gave rise to the early anti-communist slogan, "The future's bright when you flush out the white."
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get organized.
First, you'll have to locate the remaining communists in Martinaise. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact. Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic. Judging from the bust of
Perception
Christmas
wants
and
no
other
part of
British
this.
paraphernalia you discovered, it seems that the Cape Side apartments may be a hotbed of communist activity.
Hang on, what will I do once I establish contact with my fellow communists?
You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists.
Sounds about right. Alright, let's get to it.
Here we go. Wake, brave worker, 'tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters o'erhead.
Well, that was an unexpected thing to wake up to. But now I have a new task. As if I didn't have enough tasks already. Get yourself organized. Roam the streets to sniff out some comrades. And it suggested maybe the apartments. But first, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna call in about this dead body that I found. Kim's here! Yay! Kim, have you forgiven me for being absolutely awful? Hold still a second.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you lean forward.
I need to
and
sniff him
sniff
out
the
if he's a
area
communist.
just above his shoulder blade.
I need to know.
The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep. And yet, in the folds of his jacket, you can just perceive the stale and acrid traces of oil rags, transmission fluid, and brake pads. Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
Do you need something, detective?
I was just wondering what brand of aftershave you use.
It's nothing fancy, just plain old Tiger Super Special. I do like the way it tingles though. It's the only part of shaving I actually look forward to. Was there something else you wish to discuss?
No, we're good. I'm normal. Hey, wasn't there another person around here? I just remembered. Yes! Hello, person I still haven't spoken to yet.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything
That's
I
fancy.
can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
Fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Damn, she's right. It was the
Indeed,
second questions.
You're always confused as to your whereabouts.
I am. I just don't know where I am. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'd like to ask something else.
Well, how can I assist
I didn't
you
think
there,
I was
officer?
looking for someone. I was like, that's weird. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
This place looks bad. Why don't you leave?
And go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
Just somewhere away from all this sadness.
People imagine picking up and finding something better is an easy solution. But how is that supposed to work when all your time and energy goes to staying alive? You have almost nothing to set aside to actually fight your way out. I don't mean to complain about my pauper life. We are warm and fed here and... I don't know. There's just something about this shithole.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Hold on, do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone what? He's probably dead, right? But gone where?
To the waves.
Yep.
The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh, say no more. Wait for her to continue.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
No! I have other... Kim's presence makes it awkward. So I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
I want to ask you something
Go right
else.
ahead.
Be seeing you. Okay, she doesn't really have anything useful to say by the looks of things. This boat is fleeing freely in the water, unmoored. But, oh, wait, what was that? The planks creak beneath your weight. Oh, wonderful. What's in here? Bit of money. I'm so rich now. I have 57 money. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Right, so I have a few things I can be doing now. I need to give Everett the letter with the forged signature. No, I don't give it to Everett. I post it. Oh, that's actually better, because... Have I been down here before? Oh, stairs. I feel like I had a tiny look around. Oh, yeah. There's just a gate that I can't even interact with, so I think that's just a place that you can't go to. Down the stairs, please, Harry. Yeah, posting the letter is way easier than going all the way to Everett's fucking office. Because it's right near... Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Hold on, I'm going to post this letter and then I'm going to... Oh, what the fuck is going on? Who are these two? New people keep turning up every day.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Alright, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Leave. I will, but first I'm going to make some calls on your car radio. If that's okay with you, Kim. Oh, I did a thing, so I should save, just in case I die. I'm actually unlikely to die because I have lots of healing items right now. Who the hell are you?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with piss F slur written on his back. What?
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan. Fuck the world.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Yeah, I did pick that up.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
One with amnesia.
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really don't.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
What's the fuck is the Besmertne?
Besmertine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West Rivisholian crime syndicates.
I see.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal?
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
Lovely.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around. I am the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything.
I was trying to move along, Kim, but Harry wouldn't let me.
Stop right there. How does one know anything?
Alright, we're not getting into this with you.
This sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought he was going to get offended at that.
No shit. For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
I mean, there isn't now, but there was because I shot it down and then I put it in a fridge and then Kim took it away.
The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
That could be the case, yes. No, it's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
Nothing. I was just asking if you did know anything, and then we got into a whole thing about it. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh, yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah. A true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Hmm. I see you kids are into anodic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
Why?
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat.
Oh, a threat. I just wanted to talk about music and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much.
That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme.
This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls?
Yeah. The skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness, present in all of us. The vehicle of our future operations. Death and nothingness.
They're called Skulls because when you are shot dead in the middle of the street, the skull is the only part the stray dogs want to eat.
Just trust me and follow my lead.
So, boys, want to feed the dogs?
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. He looks very uncomfortable. The other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's motor carriage.
Enough about this scullery then. What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have that written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
That was an unnecessary detail.
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world.
He likes
Things
piss.
being
Why do
defined
we
as
need to
they
know that?
seem, not as they are. And I guess it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
Makes sense.
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
blow it up!
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
Oh, I see. Very deep.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass clothes?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
What do you think about their jackets?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Why are you always so patronizing when cool possibilities cross our path?
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a piss or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
If only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of a guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Oh, it's red, so you can't do it. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to... I can't do that now. Although, let's see what I can do with my clothing. Well, talking with you has definitely been something. Half-light. I haven't really done anything with half-light yet. Oh, I got these Falm Series Ultra gloves though. That helps a little bit. I've not really got anything else though. Oh, nah, I've gone over there. Oh my god, I completely fucked up. Oh, my blue coat would make it even worse. Oh, this is... not helpful. Not helpful at all. Let's see what it would be like now. What am I hello, Harry, please?
That ride is fucking...
Hey, piss.
Oh,
Look who it is.
28%.
Shrunken cophead material.
It's just not worth it. Right, let's make the calls that we need to make. Now we got distracted by those weird
You see a set of
wannabe
stereo
gang
levers,
members.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Okay, let's ask this one first. Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there
How long do I
anything
have to
wanted
wait? How long? Alice! I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man. Height 170 to 175 centimeter. Dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Machine.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed.
Damn it!
It says here that the
10
library
a.m.?
is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Again during business hours.
Anything else, detective?
I'm done with the radio for
In
now.
the cabin, you see a set of...
Close the door. Okay, so we did one of our calls, but we still need to do another one. And then... no more info about the armor. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we can't do that until 10 a.m. Can't do that until I find an actual Dolores Day thing. Still no luck on locating a working firearm. Let's go talk to Everett then. Put my fucking torch away. It's annoying me. There we go. I'll keep my multi-tool out though. Oh.
There. Do you smell that?
Smell what?
Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness? That sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent, reordering?
Does that mean there's a communist nearby?
Undoubtedly. And the scent is coming from that railing over
Of course. You mean from Manana?
Yes, Now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when startled.
Okay, let's go talk to Manana about communism. Wait, is there more guys there than before? Maybe not. A distraction has appeared in front of me.
Hold on, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Attempt to establish contact. Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about.
What's that, boy? Yeah?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
It involves our mutual friend, Kraz. Put your hands next to your head and curl your fingers like deer antlers.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Gran.
Damn it. I'm looking for some people who know how to really grind a sausage, if you know what I mean.
Have you tried a butcher shop?
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take your communism seriously. Not a bad thing, mind you. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are at issue.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them.
Oh, I see. I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
I know you said you're not really a communist, but aren't you actually a communist?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I'm not institutional. A man's got to blaze his own trail, in my book.
Blazing his own trail, being his own man. Not exactly your typical communist spiel. Okay,
No.
so maybe he's not exactly a communist, but there's definitely some communistic residue about him.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
What's an ideologo?
You know, a guy with a theory. Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat.
Deadly theory combat. How did you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the armor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Saramiritian style. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
Hang on, what does that mean? The extra physical branches of communism?
No idea. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution.
What did you tell him?
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Okay, how do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais." And then he was gone.
Who are Dobrava and Abadanais?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
Damn it, Manana. What do you think it means?
Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally. I have to say though, it sounds like you found yourselves a proper hunt.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. So our task is updated. Find out more about this ideologo Manana mentioned. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna go about that though. Manana didn't exactly give me useful information about him. Hello, thank you. Open the door, please. Let's go see Everett. No, I'm not gonna go see the rich man in the container. I haven't spoken to this guy in a while. Do you have any new info for me? Anything relevant to say?
I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I had some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
God, you know what? I've already had enough of you, Leo. You say so many words and so fast, and it's... I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have anything useful to say.
Yes, of course. Now we're on the right track.
Inhale.
It smells like we're getting crates and pallets calling to mind. Vast stands of winter pines. A swirl of ancient odors absorbed by heavy carpet fibers. But also a pervasive, treacly sweetness that somehow reminds you of cola nuts. The whole place could probably use a good deep cleaning, you think. The lieutenant gives you a sharp, sideways look. Meanwhile, Everard Clare clatters away on his typewriter, willfully indifferent to your presence.
This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... Wait, what? What's not a fishing rod? What? Where am I looking? What? I'm confused. Anyway, let's talk to Everett, I guess.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
Oh god, I have so many things that I could ask about. I'm looking for a cell of underground communists. Can you help me?
Mr. Dubois, really? Do I look like a man who has time for underground communists? I'm as above ground as it gets.
It's a non sequitur, if you've ever heard one.
Let's drop the funny stuff. I'm trying to make contact with my revolutionary brethren.
Sure thing, Harry. We're all business now. The answer is still no. I'm a busy man, as you can see. I don't block off time on my schedule for underground types.
That note of contempt in his voice is sincere, sire.
You've already spoken with Manana, as I understand. I'm afraid I don't have anything else for you on this subject.
That's all you're going to get out of him, it appears.
Okay,
now,
fair enough.
Is there anything else you wish to discuss today?
Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega rich light-bending guy inside.
Mega rich light-bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
How did that get in there? He's so rich he could get in anywhere.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light-bending guys.
I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Everett.
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist.
You're right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm going to catch the mega-rich guy
Oh.
inside a container and harvest his energy to power the harbour's fog lights.
You should.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
You should check. There's a mega rich guy in there.
Did he believe
I know he didn't believe me.
Somewhere in his container town.
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Creepy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing
Ooh, new
today.
skill point.
You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Hehehehe. No, he can't.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, Nothing is off the table.
Ooh, nothing.
See? Forging that signature really paid off.
It did indeed.
Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
A drama, you
don't
flatterer.
know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
Okay, I won't get cocky. Did you order the hanged man killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you heard what 2 giant Cerise Hornets? No. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go.
I don't think I will tell her, to be honest.
It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbour?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse. Just ask Elon.
Sure, some will go. Mark my words.
He took over Twitter, and now all the advertisers are gone.
See how many of them stay loyal to Martinez, and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Ooh, what kinds of bold new exotic revenue streams are we talking about?
Haven't you seen the crates outside, Harry? There's all sorts of fun stuff inside them. I mean, heck, this one has you and the lieutenant, me, and my novelty swordfish clock.
You should definitely come back here and ask again if you learn more about the Union's dealings. There's something he's not telling you.
Ooh, mysterious. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information...
Whoa! Oh my god! You already had it? That's a total surprise! Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, Word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How
An old lady with a gun who likes to wave it around.
Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Hehe, good one, Kim. Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this.
Tonight at 10, okay.
Back to the fun stuff.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
There was a bullet in the hanged man's head.
So they shot him?
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
Damn it, drama, what use are you?
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Let's change the subject.
By all means, Harry, what's on your mind?
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Ah, useless! Absolutely no information. I don't know what to spend my latest skill point on either. Alright, so that's to do later today. I'm running out of leads again. I don't know what to do. See, it says call Alice back in a day. And it's 2 days later now. I'm getting a bit stuck. But also, it's a bit earlier than usual, a bit of a short one, but I'm gonna end it here today because I'm a bit tired today. So I should be back on Wednesday for more of this, and hopefully I will pick up a new lead somewhere, because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna ever solve this case. Yeah, but until then, thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe. Bye!